Why do you need to know about bitrate or data rate? Hello, my name's Chet Davis. I'm delighted to be your technology tutor. In our last video, we talked about you may have come across some videotapes recently and you want to convert them for viewing or use. Well, I promised in this video we'd talk about something that's probably the most important characteristic when you convert those videos. When you find a local business or a business you're going to send your videotapes away to and have them digitized to either DVD or to USB flash drive or hard drive or a digital download, something you need to pay attention to is called the bit rate, bitrate, also known as the data rate. Well, what is this? Well, this comes from something called compression. Now, compression is when we squeeze something, right? So compression occurs electronically. It happens in our computer. We compress video and we compress audio so it fits into a smaller space. A video by itself, like an hour-long video or a 2-hour video, at its regular full resolution, could occupy a large amount of space. But for the convenience of us as consumers and your audience, those people, those clients, those customers, people who are going to consume your knowledge, your expertise, we have to compress it and squeeze it. Something like a DVD. There's compression that goes on so it fits into a particular amount of space. When we're uploading something to YouTube, to Vimeo, to Facebook, to LinkedIn, any of these channels, to Instagram, there is a compression scheme that goes on so that it fits better in the space and it's more deliverable. In other words, it's a small enough package that it can be uploaded to the internet, and then those watching it can download it without a long time waiting. If you're on a slow internet connection, if you're streaming a video on YouTube or Facebook and it pauses and it hangs up and it waits, that's because there's more data than the system is able to download at that time. Well, one of the few factors. So what does this have to do with the topic at hand? Well, if you're converting those videos and you're just going to watch them, it matters a little bit less paying attention to that bit rate or the data rate. You can take them to your preferred shop, the one you found, and say, yeah, go ahead and convert these. That's fine. But if you plan on editing these, on changing these, maybe there's videos of you doing a workshop a year ago or 5 years ago, and it's some really good content that you want to repurpose and reuse for your tribe, for your audience. Well, if you're going to edit that, add titles, cut it up and put it together in a different format, break it up into smaller pieces and put it into an online class, those kind of things, then you want a higher bit rate or a higher data rate. Why? Well, think of it as a hose, as a pipe, right? If you have a garden hose and you turn it on full blast, there's only so much water coming out of that. You can fill up, let's say you wanted to fill up a kiddie pool. If you've ever tried to fill up one of those child swim pools in the spring or summer with a garden hose, it can take quite a while. Now imagine if you had a larger pipe, okay? Think of like a fire hose, 10 times the size, 10 times the diameter of that garden hose. And if you were to turn that on, let's say your friend with a fire truck stopped by and they pumped water for you, you could fill up that swimming pool. You'd probably blow it away, but you could fill it up in just a matter of seconds, if not a minute or two. That's because the amount of data coming down the pipe. Same thing with our videos. When we have more video, if we have a higher bit rate, a higher data rate, there's more information, there's more video, there's more content on that file. In that file, the more content we have, the better the end result, the better the quality that we're going to get to our audience. That's why bit rate is so terribly important. Again, if you're just watching old videos, it matters a little bit less what the bit rate is, because the person doing the conversions are probably going to deliver a bit rate that's fine for watching. Again, if you're editing, you want a higher bit rate because that's going to give you a better quality product, especially if you're going to use this for promotion for selling content to your audience, etc. If you have follow-up questions, I'm delighted to answer them, to address them. Go ahead and pop them in the question box below. You're also welcome to visit my website, yourtechnologytutor.com, for more tech tips.